I should be very sorry now. I have to disappoint you because that is not the way to deal with these kinds of events. You cannot change what is because it is already. Your obsessive addiction to judge about everything. If you always follow your thoughts and what your monkey mind suggests to you, you are living in hell on earth. Thanks for tuning in. You might have some of these obstacles in life. Sometimes obstacles come up. We call them problems. We decided that something is not right. Stuff that happens or happened or will happen. Stuff not the way we want it to be. Mostly the happenings are not in our favor or cause some form of suffering in our life. Although, even if we would like something different, that is mostly not the part we focus on. Normally, we prefer to focus on what we do not want. We are busy to tell everyone how bad it is. We ponder endlessly over the same facts. Facts we might not be able to change because they already happened or are out of our control. That doesn't stop us from excessively thinking about it. We do not notice that we are actually just fueling the fire of suffering under our feet. The problems themselves don't mind about your feelings. They exist in themselves. They are just like that. Maybe you would like me to talk about how to solve all these problems in your life. I should be very sorry now. I have to disappoint you because that is not the way to deal with these kinds of events. You cannot change what is because it is already. But most probably what is actually not 100% sure that it is. What actually really is happening. Mainly what you say it is based on your judgment from your personal point of view. You judge that something is not right. You have your opinion about what is right and what is wrong, and what should happen and what should not happen. But if you look at it closely, you are sure? Are you really sure you have all the facts and all the details and all the information? There it is. That is the only real problems you can ever have. Your obsessive addiction to judge about everything. Everything that happens or does not happen in your life. When I tell you that you are critical with the Lord, you would find it a little bit insulting for me to make such a statement. But the way you sometimes behave is as if you are the one who knows all and everything. Although eventually we notice the one behaving like that is our ego. You are not your ego. Thank God. You are actually not your thoughts. Just because something comes to your mind doesn't mean you have to follow these thoughts and take them for real. You are already experiencing that for yourself. When your mind gets bored, it starts to have an infinite amount of ideas about what to think. It loves to drown itself in opinions. If you have any kind of awareness, you might have observed yourself going around criticizing your immediate environment, finding always solutions and ideas to improve it. Even when you just walk around with friends, maybe you're on a holiday, and actually you should enjoy all these surroundings you are not used to. Just accept the mess they are. But then, before you notice, all your conversations are circling around your judgment about what is wrong, what is right with this place, and what should be improved. And that does not imply that you will do anything about it to improve it. It's more like, this is wrong, I would do that completely different, they should make it like this and that and the other way. These people over here are totally stupid. Why are they doing it so wrong? These kind of conversations actually lead to nothing else but fueling your perception of being superior to what you're experiencing. The result of the conversation is actually not really causing any feeling of happiness inside of you. It's more expressing your uneasiness while not accepting what is. Even though your friends confirm that you are so right and that everything should be different, and then they have also a couple of ideas to improve it, it is never the cause of being in a blissful state. You are in a confrontational mode. This is a friction of what is and what in your mind would be better. Instead of being in harmony with your environment, you are in a dissonant state. And when you pay some close attention to this kind of feeling, then you notice that it's not very comfortable. And it would be so easy to be in a better mood if you just give up on the excessive habit of judging about everything around you. In the beginning, learning about this might be a hard cookie to swallow. You would insist, without my judgment, how could the world ever improve? And also, my judgment is justified because I am right and they are wrong. If you are really ready and you would like to change anything related to the problems you see, you would need to take some action. Your talking doesn't cut the cheese. And if you've ever noticed, when you are taking some action, there's no commenting needed. The action says everything. That should help you to distinguish when you are actually tackling with the problem or just complaining about it. And do not throw your mind into the river right now. A lot of times in life, it is actually very practical to use your mind. For example, right now, when you are listening to this, it is better you use your mind to decipher, reflect, and understand about it. Without your mind, you would just listen to some noises. Those sounds would not be able to change anything in your way of thinking or behavior. Our mind is a tool that we can use. Our awareness is very much closer to who we really are. And our awareness does not judge. It just observes. Only when we activate our monkey mind, we start to have opinions about our observations. Our awareness should be in charge, not our mind driven by our ego. If you always follow your thoughts and what your monkey mind suggests to you, you are living in hell on earth. Let me repeat. Things are how they are. It is your judgment that makes them good or bad or neutral. If you let go of your continuous judgment, then your life doesn't contain any form of problems anymore. That doesn't mean you should let go of making this world a better place. Wherever you can do something or avoid doing something which makes this world a better place, you should follow this intuition. Yes, your opinion and your point of view is very valuable for the world. That is why you are here in the first place. Interact with your surroundings. If you can do something about it to make it better, then go for it. But also be aware when you are just commenting and complaining and judging without having any effect on what you put your attention to. Your awareness is essential. It gives you the power to learn from what is happening. It gives you the power to go into action when you can change something for the better. If you weren't aware of those so-called problems, then your life is just reduced to ignorance. And that is not what you are. It is in the awareness where your growth is happening. It is in the awareness where you are serving a greater good. That is what the world needs from you, not just empty opinions and judgment. So be aware of your energy. Be aware of your focus, where you put it. You are the one to decide on what to focus in your awareness. So please use your mind to reflect and create some understanding about what just has been discussed. That could be a helpful mind activity. It is not what I am talking about. It is about what you have understood and include in your perception or awareness. It is never about what is. It is what you make of it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.